Thank you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Moments. Now this next week coming up, the schools will be starting back. The county schools and the city schools will be starting their class times together. This past week on August the 2nd, most of the schools had Meet the Teacher Night. Now here also in New Albany proper, they had Meet the Coaches, so that they got to meet the new football coaches and the new athletic director here in town. We're looking forward to some football coming up and some basketball and baseball and softball and some soccer. I know there's tennis and golf and archery, all the activities that the kids are involved with. It's going to be fun. We're looking forward to the new school year of 2018-2019. Now at the farmers market this past week, I had the pleasure of demonstrating the demo booth. Now what that does is the demo booth either deals with native plants or people talk about their gardens. I did a simple stir fry. There was quite a few people that liked it, and it's something that I do for my family, and I'm very glad that people enjoyed it. You just start out with real butter and onions, and then after that you put in some bell peppers. Let it get translucent. Don't you love that word? And then you put in some cabbage. Let that get just a little bit soft. Then you can add salt and pepper and garlic and soy sauce, and I like to use a sweet and sour sauce. And then after that cooks for just a moment, then I put in zucchini and yellow squash, and then I add a little bit of vegetable stock to it, and that way it can cook without burning. And it doesn't take very long to cook at all. We had given out samples, and we are so glad that people enjoyed it. There are different ways that you can use market food, and that is just one of them. We hope you enjoy the market time this week on our Hill Country Happenings. Brandon Presley, the Public Service Commissioner for the state of Mississippi, will be at the Union County Courthouse Thursday, August the 9th at 7 p.m. to talk to people about the cellular service in the rural areas and also high-speed internet. They're looking for volunteers to help test out different areas because the FCC is saying that we have good coverage when those of us that live out in the rural areas know that we do not. There are times where when I was living out in the western part of the county, I would have to go sit on my front porch and turn a certain way just so I could get cell service. And I hear from folks every day talking about that. So this is a problem in this area. And I'm sure that more counties are experiencing it also, especially as you get into least populated areas. Now AT&T and some of the others say that they offer high-speed internet to these areas, but they don't because they say there's not enough customer base. This is the information that Brandon Presley is looking for. If you would like to talk to him Thursday night on August the 9th at 7 p.m., you are invited to come to the Union County Courthouse. He's looking for volunteers. He needs your information. Also at the market this week, we had the Michael Brose Trio. Now they didn't do any singing, but they were phenomenal in their music. One of the crowd favorites was Moonlight in Vermont, which that has been a cover for quite a few people, and it was very well received by the crowd that was there. Those that didn't come out really missed it. But we're going to have a sample for you here on Hill Country Happenings of their music. We hope you enjoy that. Now on August the 8th in 2000, 18 years ago, they raised the Civil War submarine of the Confederate States, the H.L. Hunley. Now the Hunley was the submarine that the Confederates used, but it was only ever put into service one time, and that was on February the 17th, 1864. Now it had been launched twice before, but both times it sank, and unfortunately it killed the crew both times before that, including the person that invented this submarine. Now on February the 17th, 1864, on its mission, it actually blew up a ship, but the repercussions of that was that the submarine sank itself and was lost until it was found again in the late 90s, and then someone came along and raised it to the surface in 2000. It's now sitting in a museum in South Carolina, and if you ever get a chance to see it, we hope you go by. Now we've had some excitement this past weekend here on Hill Country Network. We launched 2 new shows. One is going to be airing every Friday night at 7 p.m. It's called the Pat and Allen Show, where they're singing different varieties of music from gospel to country to oldies. and even some of the newer hits. They're going to have special guests some weeks, and some weeks it'll just be Pat and Alan. Now Pat is Pat Hancock, and Alan is Alan Kauser. And we have enjoyed so much working with them on this new show, and we hope you enjoy it. Please write in and let us know what you think, or email us, or even just drop us a line on our YouTube channel. Also, on Saturday night, we started a new hosted horror show. It's called Hill Country Horror Presents Count E-Flat, Movies from the Tomb. Some of the movies are kind of campy. Some of the movies are classics, but all of them are enjoyable, and they're made more enjoyable by Count E-Flack. Watch for his interview coming up. The Count's actually gonna sit and talk with me one day on From the Heart so that we can know a little bit more about him. We hope you enjoy that interview also. And soon on Saturdays, we'll be airing a new program called Tallahatchie Tales. And what that is Rick Robbins, myself, and some of our theater friends are gotten involved, and we're reading the old classics. But we're not just reading them, we're telling them. We are telling the story, acting out with voices. I get to do some of my crazy voices, so I'm looking forward to sharing this with y'all. We hope you enjoy it. We have other shows that are coming online, and we're just so excited and can't wait to tell you about them. But be sure to watch on Friday nights at 7 and on Saturdays at 8. Friday nights at 7 is for the Pat and Alan Show. It's a music show, singing at you, for you, with you. It's because I know some of them you'll be able to sing along. And then on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, we have the Hill Country Horror Show with Count E-Flack. I think you'll like him. He's going to tell you about the different movies and some of the people that are in them, some of the directors, what it's iconic for, because they are older movies. They're movies that are in public domain that we're allowed to share. We're excited about this. I thank you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Moments. We ask you to follow us on Facebook, follow our Instagram, also on YouTube. YouTube is great because you can go on there and see all of our original programming. You can also go to our website and contact us through there. Our website is https://hillcountrynetwork.net. That's hillcountrynetwork.net. We also live stream on there, which means that if you can't get us on Max South 99, you can go to hillcountrynetwork.net and watch us. Also, some of our sponsors are on there. We have a feature on there called Town Squares. Because of all the communities that we're in, we are putting up information on each of the town squares. If you're interested in getting involved in those, give us a holler. Our phone number is 598-4043, or you can contact us through our website at hillcountrynetwork.net. Thank you for joining us here today, and we hope you have a wonderful week.
Everyone, I'm Cindy with Hill Country Network. I'm at the Farmers Market in New Albany today with the Michael Brose Trio, and they have done a great job of entertaining us this afternoon with some great jazz. So give me an idea, like how long have you three been playing together?
Probably about 2 years altogether.
2 years, and I know you play separately.
Mm-hmm.
So how long, we'll start with you, and give me your name.
My name's Chaz.
Chaz, and where are you from, Chaz?
I'm from Amory.
Okay. And how long have you been playing, and how did you start? Just music?
I was in band in middle school. I think I took a year of piano lessons before that when I was in elementary school, and I just kind of stuck with it. Yeah, that's it.
Right. And how about you, your name, and how long have you been playing?
I'm Eddie Rucker, and I'm from Ripley, and I've been playing about 40 years.
You've been playing a long time. Okay, and you?
I'm Michael Brose. I've been playing about 33 years. Wow. I've been playing guitar about 25 years, but I play banjo and saxophone and violin and guitar and mandolin, a few other things. I've won the state guitar champion here 3 times in a row, and I won the Deaton Sawmill Liars contest, so maybe I only won this one down here twice. But I'm pretty sure it was 2 or 3 times. Jill can confirm it. It's been some years. I bowed out. I didn't want to win it anymore.
What a gentleman. What night.
Chance. Yeah. I met a lot of good musicians down here, though. There at the pick down from the hills picking.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's great. And when is that? And are you going to participate
That's
again?
in March. No, I bowed out permanently.
Well, do you guys ever do like weddings or parties or anything like that? And how would someone get in touch with you if they wanted to book a?
They can find me on Facebook. It's MichaelBrose, or Jill Smith at the Heritage Museum, or Mary Jennifer Russell can get in touch with us anytime. Anytime.
Now you've done some great jazz this evening. Is that what you specialize in? That's what you play. That's you. Okay.
I play a lot of different things. I play in 2 other country bands, and I played with Wayne Hancock from Texas. He's a famous rockabilly guy. I toured the country with him for about 4 months, and I played banjo for the Hatchie Bottom Boys for 6 years from Corinth, and then I run back up on this cat. I looked for years for somebody to play the stuff with.
We met about 10 years ago and played together a few times, but in playing bluegrass, and I don't know why we never thought about playing jazz, but and then we got out of touch, and then we found each other again on Facebook and kind of got back together and started playing.
I've got a gypsy jazz group in Memphis. My bass player is the professor of jazz at MSU, Memphis State. My other guitar player is professor of jazz at Rhodes, and it's made up of a bunch of good musicians. And we play World War II era jazz, all acoustic. And we needed a bass player, and I thought of Chaz. Hadn't seen him for a decade, and called him, and the rest is history.
Well, gosh, y'all are great. I wish everybody could hear you because we really enjoyed it. And thank you for your time. Sure. Thank you for talking with me. My pleasure. And we hope to see you again, all of you.
Get a hold of us through Jill Smith or Mary Jennifer Russell or on Facebook.
Great. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. And bye. And thanks for watching Hill Country Network.
Hello, I'm Kelly Coltharp here at the Biscuits and Jam Farmers Market. And one thing we love about the Farmers Market is that it's a great place for young people to try their entrepreneurial skills. And today we have Grayson Tate and his sister, Ellie. And Phil's is down here. I don't know if you can see him. But this is a brother and sister team, and they are selling the best lemonade in Union County and the surrounding counties. So, Grayson, what is your secret to have the best tasting lemonade?
Well, we first, it's not really that big of a secret. We just got lemonades and squeezed it, and yeah.
So it's hand squeezed lemonade?
Yeah. It took me like 30 minutes or something like that.
So what else do you put in there with your lemons?
Mint and a little bit of sugar.
Very good. Well, everyone here that's drinking the lemonade loves it. And how much do you charge for a cup?
$2 a cup and $1 for a refill.
That is very good business right there. And Ellie, what's your job at the lemonade stand?
Really, I just put the peppermint in the straws.
That's very important. So thank you for that. And do they let you do anything, Fields? What do you do?
I help her till this watch.
Okay. Well, all three of y'all are excellent. I love the way y'all work together. So thank y'all for being a great example for other children. And thank you for supporting the farmers market. Thank y'all.